How do you decide what products or services to buy? There are several factors contributing to the consumer decision process, but one of the largest is reference groups. A reference group is a person or group of people that the buyer uses as a basis of comparison regarding beliefs, feelings, and behaviors. Each consumer has several reference groups that can include family, friends, celebrities that they would like to emulate. And with the rise of social media, social influencers. A social influencer is a person who has generated a following on social media because of their knowledge or expertise on a topic, like cosmetics, special effects, or being a parent. Eamon Brennan is the creative director of branded content at Collab, a digital agency that works with influencers and brands to find opportunities for collaboration.
A social media influencer at its most basic is like the cool kids at school. Folks will follow them, watch what they're doing, and it sort of influences their actions. And this isn't a new thing. There have always been influencers. If you think of someone like Martha Stewart or celebrities like Taylor Swift, they're influencers. I think the growth of the social media influencer has come with all of these new tech platforms that allow you to develop followings and potentially monetize those followings.
Starting with Generation X, each generation has felt a growing distrust of advertising that comes directly from brands. With the advent of the review feature on the internet, buyers could read what consumers really thought about products. This led to the growth of the peer review culture, where consumers didn't purchase anything before they read the reviews. Some reviewers gathered a following on social media, and brands approached them to feature their products. Influencer marketing was born.
A brand might reach out to a social media influencer in order to have them produce content featuring the brand or a particular product or some level of brand messaging and share it with their followers. Great example, we work with a guy by the name of Kevin Perry. He's a sort of movie magic illusionist with video. He creates really cool illusions and videos, and recently a resort had him come down to the tropics and shoot content while he was there, sort of highlighting the beauty of the resort, and all of that stuff was paid for, and he released it to his fans and it looked great. That's fairly common of how these types of integrations happen.
Influencer marketing works because of the relationship that social influencers build with their following.
Authenticity is really the key for maintaining a good relationship with your fans and followers. So most of these creators sort of got to where they are today by being themselves, doing what they naturally love to do, and fans responded to that. So when you throw that out the door, oftentimes fans can feel alienated. When you look at a creator like Jessica Khalil, who's a really gifted makeup artist who does these amazing tutorials, she often mentions the brands she's using in her work because she really loves those brands. Those are the brands that are going to do best for her. So when she does do sponsored content, her fans already know that she knows her stuff and she's being authentic. Other influencers are a little bit more like reality TV stars. Fans watch them and tune in to see what's happening in their life, and oftentimes, it's aspirational content. Take Terrell and Jarius, who are this amazing couple who are sharing their journey as LGBTQ dads in the South with their fans. Fans tune in to watch beautiful moments with their little one, as well as other hardships and things that they're going through, and be surprised, the audience actually skews more male. So what you're really seeing, I think, is similar folks being a part of that journey and taking that journey with them into their own lives.
Influencer marketing continues to evolve, based not only on changes in technology, but also on what returns brands seek.
It really used to be a numbers game. People wanted the biggest creator you have with the most fans, and things have really shifted to a more engagement-based model. So what you see is brands looking to interact with creators who might have a smaller audience, but we would call it a sticky audience, an audience that really engages with the content. They like it, they share it. And so as a whole, I think we're seeing a trend to the more micro influencer, or a group that, while they have a smaller audience, they speak directly to them in a way that brands, groups can cash in on.
Social influencers are growing in importance as a reference group for consumers, especially Generation Z. As the medium continues to evolve, influencers will have to find ways to keep their interactions with brands authentic, or else risk losing the trust of their followers.
Most influencers are extremely dedicated to their fans and are very careful not to do anything that would risk alienating them or, presenting an inauthentic message. And that's been a real paradigm shift for brands, as they're more used to controlling the narrative, really controlling all of the brand messaging. And you kind of have to work in a give and take when you work with a creator. And while that, may cause some initial discomfort, I think brands are really figuring out that there's a lot of value to this dedicated audience and in working with people who can really reach it.